I love makeup, but not this much. They were
This is
cleaning
the
out
2-hour
our
morning
final drawer,
routine
my
I do every single
foundation
day to
drawer.
be my
It
most
is
productive
the
self. First, I put my phone in phone jail. I don't like to wait
shakes. I get all this
I
yards
hide
and
that
my
shit.
eyes
Then I
bigger
brush
than
my
what I
teeth
can
with my
He's here and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. It's in my house. Bye.
You answering me? Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro. That's my friend from Xbox. Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no pants on?
Well, hold on on that. Hold on.
I think we need to have a conversation about things that social media has brainwashed us into thinking are normal, or not exactly normal, but are more convenient or beneficial for influencers to do and not for ordinary people to do. Let's get into the 5 things that I think influencers have brainwashed us into thinking are normal. So the first thing is going to be excessive skincare routines. Like, people have 8-step, 10-step, 12-step skincare routines, and I get the whole point of trying to take care of your skin and just look beautiful, but to be honest, I think maybe 70% of your skin looking good is your diet. Because if I am eating things that I know I shouldn't be eating, like dairy, because I'm lactose intolerant, I will have acne. Like, all this acne that you're seeing here is because I had pizza last week. And I think we spend so much money on quick fixes. Are you taking enough water? That's the first step that you have to think about before you can even start thinking about buying the different types of serums that you need for your face. And it's become normalized to have millions and millions of skincare products on your vanity or your sink that do the same exact thing. Personally, I think the maximum number of products that someone should be using on their face shouldn't be more than 5. 5 is even a bit extreme for me right now, because I think if you have a good cleanser, a moisturizer, and an oil that you can be using on your face, I think then you're very good. You are very good. Because when I'm just so serious about washing my face, moisturizing it, and then I add a little bit of coconut oil, because coconut oil, it slays. The next day when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to be looking slick on the face. So I think having a lot of skincare products is just overrated. No. The second thing that I think influencers just blow out of proportion is aesthetics. There are so many different aesthetics out there. There is cottagecore, there is clean girl, there is siren aesthetic that is getting people fired. And there are just so many aesthetics out there. When you have that aesthetic, your home is expected to look the same aesthetic. So if you're a beige girl, your home is going to be beige. It's going to be neutral colors. Your clothes are going to be neutral colors. Your feed on social media is going to be neutral colors. That's just too extreme. To be honest, as someone who's into a particular aesthetic, I like to look different during different times. There's certain times when I want to look sleek and minimal and clean, and there's certain times when I want to be all dolled up and bougie, and they're just different times when I want to look different. And I think fitting into one aesthetic is just overrated, to be honest. Just having one aesthetic that defines you, to me, that feels like a cage, and that feels a little bit too extra. I just don't buy the whole single aesthetic type of person. No. Your drink has to be aesthetic. Your food has to be aesthetic. Your home has to be aesthetic. Your bathroom, your skincare routine, your desk where you work has to be aesthetic. Everything has to be looking uniform. Seriously, as a human being, no. I don't buy it. It's only for show, and I think it only works for influencers because they're selling that type of brand. But as an ordinary person, no, I'm not buying it. No. The next thing, and this one, I fell prey for this one, and that is the longest morning routines. Why does your morning routine take you 2 hours to do? You wake up, you obviously make your bed, do that, right? You take a bath. No, you have your workout, you have your pre-workout smoothie, you have this, you have that. Why does your morning routine take 5 years to do? To be honest, a lot of people don't have that kind of time. Influencers have the time to wake up, start their day however they want, and majority of the time they're probably not even doing that morning routine, to be honest, because a lot of influencers have been called out for filming their morning routines over a varying period of time. Sometimes they might film it like in the evening as the sun is setting because it kind of looks similar to the morning. You go to the gym every day, you cook your breakfast, you clean your apartment, you do all of these things. Like the ordinary person just doesn't have that time in the morning. Like the thing that you're thinking about is get out of bed. Maybe if you have some kids, wrestle with them, get them out of bed, get them dressed. If you don't have kids, you gotta feed yourself, you gotta take a bath. The 50-step morning routine just doesn't make sense for me. I'm sorry. It's just too extra and it's too much. And I remember when I would try to like emulate this when I was like in school, I was like, oh my gosh, why is it that I'm so drained by the time like my morning routine is done? Like I would be like legit tired after the morning routine. So I really just stopped following morning routines. And it's not exactly like the morning routine, it's just the influencer type of morning routine, because everyone has a routine, obvious. But like I have to keep it simple. I have to keep it simple and straight to the point. That's why that guy went viral on Twitter for his like morning routine that like starts at 3 a.m. and then he ends it at like 9. And I'm like, dude, overtime. No, no ma'am. The next thing is overconsumption. Like, why? Someone will have a collection of makeup, hundreds and hundreds of bottles of makeup and hundreds of bottles of skincare. Like, you only have one face, you only have one body. Like, how many bottles of foundation do you need? Like, it's just so excessive. It's seriously scary. Like, it's so scary for someone to have so many things. And personally, I would be anxious. Like, if I had more than 3 bottles of foundation, I would be anxious, because at least you can have like 2 that like mix up depending on like the season, you know, your complexion changes. Like, I get that. But 50 bottles of foundation, and that's only foundation. And then you have like 100 bottles of concealer, or like tubes of concealer. And I'm like, even though you were like a beauty influencer, like that's just too much. I'm sorry, but no. Because no. And influencers are just making it look like it's something normal, like, oh, clean out my makeup drawers, or like clean up my makeup collection with me, my perfume collection. No, it's not normal. It's not normal. No. Okay, so this one is not specific to influencers, but like social media in general. And that is oversharing personal details. Like, why? Why do we need to know that you're getting fired today? Why do we need to know that you're having a meeting with your HR or like whoever it is and you're probably going to get fired? And why do you have to film the whole process of you getting fired and post it to social media? Like, why? I just don't get why we feel the need to share everything. Like, it's just not necessary. Like, keep something to yourself, and then when people criticize them or like people drag them for what they posted, they're like, oh my gosh, you guys, social media is so toxic. No, you're making it toxic because you're sharing too much. You're giving people permission to get into your life and judge you. That's why you're posting things online. I'm like, what? People will probably be afraid to share personal things with you because they think, oh, she's probably going to share everything on social media.
Hi, is Brian here? That's his car.
I don't know, Brian.
That's my boyfriend. He's here and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. It's in my house. Bye.
The bye.
Dude. Holy.
Cheating on me with a fucking man? You're cheating on me with that fucking man, Brian? Are you kidding me?
Not, bro.
What the? Who is that? Who is that?
It's my friend from gaming, bro.
You just fucked that guy?
No, Xbox.
Why weren't you answering me?
Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro. That's my friend from Xbox. Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no pants on? You were just...
Even though that was juicy and like crazy, okay, but you shouldn't have posted that. Like, you didn't need to post that. You know, just it's not a good look. And I know you like probably wanted to expose Brian, but no, And people are losing trust in their friends because they're like, you're probably going to post this. You're going to make a story time about me. Be mindful of what you post, you know? And I know some people just do that, like post because they want to go viral. And obviously that woman was probably distressed or whatever. She's pregnant and she has like 3 kids. And I totally get, like, she's probably very mad at Brian and whatever. But like, it's just not a good look. Like, don't do it. So anyway, that's all I had for you guys. And I would love to know, what are the things that you think influencers have brainwashed us into thinking are normal? Like, just let me know down in the comments what your opinion is and what your main thing is. I would love to chat with you down below. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.